How often is it acceptable to pee? I do not have diabetes. I pee hourly. Sometimes. I pee and 10 minutes later, I need to pee again. I drink a lot of water. Caffeine makes it worse. Lots of people saying this is strange, but none seem to be asking how much you drink. If you're drinking liters and liters, then it has to go somewhere. How much are you drinking? You are not alone. I have the exact same problem and situation down to a T. I'm a 26-year-old female. I get my blood drawn very frequently, as I have PCOS, and that makes you very likely to have diabetes. I don't have diabetes, thankfully. It truly is exhausting having to worry about the possibility of peeing yourself in public all the time. I empathize with you, and you're not alone. Maybe express your concerns to your doctor if you have the means to, so you can at least eliminate health conditions causing this. You may have diabetes insipidus like I do. It is not related to diabetes type 1 or 2. It's an overproduction of urine. I found out I had it after dealing with bedwetting way into my teen years. I take desmopressin to slow the urine production. You need a prescription for it. I have to get blood work done twice a year to check in with my sodium levels, as desmopressin can mess with that. My life is much more normal now. I'll give the standard advice to anyone who drinks water and pees a lot: get tested for diabetes. I pee lots, but I also drink lots. I'm the same. I do drink a lot, but I pee at least once every hour. I don't have diabetes, I think it's just genetic. I almost never drink alcohol, and that's one of the factors why. When you pee, does it feel like you empty your bladder fully? Does it feel like it's difficult to get it all out? If so, it could be prostate related. A lot of people are also suggesting diabetes. I don't know as much about that, but I'd imagine that's possible too. This might be a symptom of undiagnosed diabetes. Please see a doctor and do a blood and urine test. I'm 58. This is normal for an old fart like me. You're too young for this. Go see your doctor and get it checked out to be safe. How come when I drink beer after 2 or 3 and more, I have to pee like every 15 minutes, but with water I can wait 2 to 3 hours without using a bathroom? There's probably some obvious reason why. And I just don't know it, lol. That doesn't sound normal, and maybe something you want to have checked out. Finally, a post not being relative to sex or genitals in this sub. Me myself, I pee every 4 hours. I drink 33.5 liters of water every day. I tend to wee a lot, but mine is out of habit because of where I work. I can't easily go to toilet at work, so I go whether I need to or not on my breaks. 2-hourly wees are common now. There are so many factors that could be at play. Physiological, pathological, functional, etc. Certain medications as well as certain foods can cause bladder irritation. I drink a lot of caffeine and find that this is the biggest thing. Besides how much water I drink, that affects how often I go. When I was in my early 20s, I definitely didn't drink enough water on a regular basis, and that irritated my bladder. But you also mentioned you have IBS. This can affect your pelvic floor muscles. And dysfunction in your pelvic floor can definitely affect how often you feel like you have to go. Conversely, pelvic floor dysfunction can cause symptoms that mimic IBS. Undiagnosed diabetes mellitus causes other symptoms besides just frequent urination. You mentioned, even if I'm thirsty, and with diabetes. At least what I've seen most often in patients. You are always thirsty. Not saying it's not that, because without diagnostic tests I have no idea. It definitely warrants a visit to your doctor. I used to believe that I had to pee every 30 minutes. I soon realized it wasn't that I needed to pee, but I just wanted to pee, as I found any urge to pee uncomfortable. Learn to sit with it and you actually can go a lot longer than you think without having to pee. Do not hold in a piss if you really need to go though. When it's hot out, 80,100 F. I rarely pee even if I'm drinking water. But if I'm constantly drinking water when it's cold out, I have to pee every hour or so. Were you always like that, or did it start happening at some point? I.e., months or years ago? This is the more critical question. That does seem high based on how much you drink. You definitely need to see a doctor and get some blood work done and an ultrasound on the kidneys, bladder. It might be nothing, just your unique biology, but better to get it checked. Did you ever check the volume of water in and out? A friend did that for a few days, using an Excel sheet and a measuring jug by the toilet bowl. Frequent urination is a common symptom of diabetes, so best to see a doctor. Good luck. You should all see an endocrinologist and get checked out for diabetes.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. TooAfraidToAsk is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.